Hi there, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on my face and welcome to Homemaking in Heels. Hi if you're new, and if you're coming back to visit again, thank you so much. I do appreciate you. So today I'm going to be showing you guys how I do my little messy bun with halo extensions. Because I do wear halo extensions, you'll see my hair is very short. So yeah, let's get into it. Also, I'm sorry if you do see me looking up, looking here, looking there. I'm actually having y'all perched on my vanity. So if you see me looking up, I'm looking at my mirror. If I'm looking over here, I'm looking at the viewfinder. Just kind of a little bit of everywhere, and my posture is going to get a bit weird as I figure it out. But we're keeping it real here. All right, let's get into it. Alrighty, so like I said, today I'm actually going to be showing you guys how I do my hair with my halo extensions. So as you can see, I have just washed my hair. It is still wet. This is how it comes out from the shower. And I'm going to show you guys my full hair routine. So first thing I do when it's still wet like this, and I haven't brushed it yet, is I put some sun in my hair. So if you don't know, I'm actually naturally auburn headed. So you can see it more right here, that little bit of honey in the blonde. So my family growing up always put sun in my hair, to where I didn't know I was actually auburn hair until I was a lot older. Like, we're talking junior high. That's when I learned that was actually my hair color. But yeah, so just to keep it blonde, I like it like this. I've played with a lot of different hair colors over the years, but I've found that blonde is just my happy place. So, and this is the easiest maintenance. You know, I'm not dyeing it frequently. I'm just putting some sun in whenever I wash my hair. But I focus it always mostly on the part, and then right here, and under. Okay, now that that's in there, that back in its basket, I'll take my little wet brush and just brush it all out. Ooh. Oh, there we go. I love these little wet brushes, especially these little ones for people like me who have short hair naturally, because they really do just like get all those knots out, but without it being painful. It's just a quick little thing. And then I feel less bad about brushing my hair when it's wet. What are you doing? Leave that alone, Georgie. Okay. So there's that. Now that it's all brushed and parted how I like it and all that, I'll blow dry it, which I don't blow dry it massively. So I just blow dry it. There we go, get comfy. I just blow dry it to the point that the roots are dry and the sun in has really been activated, because heat is that main thing to activate the sun in. So I'll blow dry it really quickly, and then I'll let it air dry the rest of the way, and I'll check back in with you. So let me go ahead and show you how I blow dry. You can see my setup here. I keep all my hair stuff up here, and right now I've got some hangers from when I was getting dressed. It's a very real, I like to keep it real on my YouTube channel. Okay, let me plug this in. Goodness, if it will plug in. Okay, now let's go. I have it on the highest heat setting because, again, I'm not going to blow dry it fully, just really the roots to get it activated. So there's that. You can see it's not fully dry. It's just enough. So let me go ahead and brush it out. And then, like I said, I'll let it air dry for the rest. I'll check back in with you. But today, when I do check back in, I'll be showing you guys how I do a bun with my halo extensions, because I do prefer buns to ponytails with halos because of the amount of weight that goes on your head. I find that a bun is much more comfortable to wear. The weight is more evenly distributed versus when you do a ponytail, it really does pull on your hair. And I'm trying to grow my hair out, so I'm trying to be very gentle with it in terms of that. So yeah, there's that. It's funny actually, this is probably the longest I've ever had my hair is what you're seeing right now. I've always had it super, super short, like we're talking a pixie, or, you know, super short bob. So right here, this is the longest I've ever had it, and I'm so proud of it. But anyways, I'll check back with y'all in a bit. All right, so I'm back. I just had my hair tied back for a while. I was walking my dog, but this is it now. You can see it's not too much more dried yet, because it was, I mean, honestly, I only went for like 10 minutes. I'm not gonna let it fully air dry. I don't really care to today, because we are just gonna be doing a bun. And I'm thinking, given today's look, like I'm kind of dressed a little bit more reserved or classic, you could say. I'm trying not to say old lady-ish, but my style does kind of lean that way sometimes. So since I'm doing that, I want to steer away from doing a very classic like low bun like I would sometimes do like this, and instead we're going to do a messy bun on top, just to remind the world that I am a young woman. And I mean, you very rarely will see an old woman doing a messy bun. So that's what I'm thinking, because I do want to do a bun today. And my long hair extensions that I do, I've got 2 sets of halo extensions. I've got the ones that I use for when I'm doing a bun like today, and they're the older pair. They're a little bit more like rough, which is why I only use them for a bun or a ponytail or something. And then my other pair that I have, or my other set, is a thicker set of halo extensions. I really like them. I'll link both sets down below and I'll specify which is which. But the second set I really like. It's a better quality one, I feel like, and that's what I use when I have my hair long. And I really do like halo extensions because they don't, what's the word? They don't have the clips. They don't grip into your hair like the clips and rip out your hair. They have just a fishing wire, usually, that you'll see, where then they will sit right about here through a fishing wire and then just hang. And so it's much nicer on your hair. I found that it actually really does help my hair grow, because then I'm putting heat mostly on the extensions, not on my hair. And then because you don't wash the extensions as frequently, it holds the style better. And plus my hair, you can see it's very fine. It doesn't tend to hold style well, but the extensions do. So I find that it really has helped me preserve my hair and put less heat on it. But that said, I'm gonna quickly, since I am gonna do a messy bun on top today, I'll flip my head upside down real quick and blow dry it one more time to get more body. All right, so trusty blow dryer, let's do this. Okay, so there's that. Now, pulling from my little hair tie thingy that I have over here, there we go. I'm gonna flip my head upside down and make a messy ponytail right at the top, like a really high pony, okay? Or not messy, but just a high pony. I'll do it like this so you can see. But we're gonna just flip our head over, hairbrush, brush it all down. I don't actually want it to be messy. The bun will be messy, but this part I want to be more smooth. So I'm just gonna brush it all down and then gather it. Okay. Okay. Can you see that? I'm gonna just go ahead and do a ponytail with my natural hair right here. And I like to leave a little bit of room between my head and the ponytail. So you can see I've got like all that space right there. And that's where the pins will go. But first, since I am doing this with naturally short hair and I've got bangs growing out, we're gonna deal with that situation that we see going on. So, I'm trying to scoot back so I can keep my whole head in the frame, but it's hard with how I have you guys. So, I'm just gonna take a pin here, pin that down. And even though it is messy, I do still like to have most of my flyaways tucked away. I'm not a big fan of them, I think because mine are so short, because they are from growing out bangs. There we go. That's a bit better. I'll just get this last one right here. There we go. So now I still have all that volume from having blow dried, but it's less everywhere. So now I do love this feeling with a ponytail. Now I'm gonna go ahead and take, these are my extensions that I use for buns, and you can see they're a little bit rough. Yeah, they're kind of gnarly, kind of messy, but that's just what happens. I've taken the wire out of them and I use them now only for hair buns, which is why they're so gnarly, is because I do only use them for hair buns. I'm not very precious with them. I just kind of, yeah. It's my first set of halo extensions that I got. So they've been through the ringer, but they are really nice now for doing buns because of it. Buns or ponytails. Ponytails, they're a little bit, you got to kind of brush it throughout the day, but for a bun, they're really nice. Okay, now they're all brushed. So you can see I put in here 4 bobby pins. So I just stuck them through this little band here. I've got one spaced out. Here's a clip that you would normally use for securing it. I'll sometimes use that for a ponytail, but for the most part I don't. But then there's 2, 3, I don't know if you can see it, there's a 3rd little bobby pin right there, and then 4 right there. So taking any one of them, I'm just going to pin it around my ponytail. I'm trying to see how I can do this and still show you. Excuse my awful posture right now. But so I'm wrapping it around that ponytail and then sticking the bobby pin underneath. And a tip I've learned is try to have most of the bobby pins going horizontally. You don't really want any of them going vertically across your head, or else as the day goes on with the weight of the extensions, it can hurt to high heaven. So learn from my mistakes, and I would say keep the pins, if you can, going vertically or horizontally, not vertically. This part for me is the most tedious, is just trying to get these pins in. Where was that other one? Because they'll sometimes flip around. There we go. That one, and then this is the last one. So I hope you can see I'm literally just wrapping it around my head several times and then securing the bobby pins. Ooh. Okay. This back one is kind of insisting on being vertical, but because it's going up, not down, that's okay. Now you can see it's real messy, and that's okay because we're gonna do a messy bun. So now that I'm looking at it as well, this part really wants to be secured. It's just kind of pulling up. I don't know if you can see that, it's pulling up. I'm gonna secure that seam. The way I'm gonna do that is I'll just take a bobby pin, push it through the seam, and then pushing it kind of sideways to, again, keep that weight off my head, push it through under the ponytail, always going under the ponytail. So this is how it looks right now. As you can see, it's kind of raggedy, but that's okay. But I'm just going to take all of the hair and twist it like this. I like to follow the natural movement of the extensions. So see how it wants to go when I'm doing this? It wants to lean this way. I'm gonna let it, and I'm just going to ever so slightly be twisting it as I wrap it. And it does take kind of some playing with to get it how you want. So for right now, I'm laying, this is my ponytail right here in the hair. I'm gonna lay that to its side and then wrap around it. You see that? And then just kind of twist. To me, it kind of looks like a Cinnabon, like a Cinnabon cinnamon roll, and that's okay. And just kind of playing with it. Now I tucked the end under to allow me to play with it before I finish shaping it, but this is kind of the shape that I want. So now I'm gonna just take some bobby pins, as many as you need, and pin them in. Sorry if I keep looking over here, it's because I'm looking at myself in the camera to try and get this set. So I'm gonna pull myself back a little bit more. I'm really trying to do this where y'all can see me and I can see the mirror. So now I'm just gonna secure it with some bobby pins all around. I hope you saw what I did was I laid the ponytail to its side, whatever side it was wanting to go to, and then just wrapped the rest of the extensions around it, twisted it, and really just kind of played with it. And now just securing it with some bobby pins. The main thing for me when I first learned how to do this was figuring out how to best pin the extensions around my ponytail. And that's where you kind of just have to play with it and see what's comfortable for you. And then once you have that, you just have to play with shaping it however you want to, which you can see I'm even still kind of doing that now. As I pin it, I'm shaping it how I like it. And comfortably, trying to get both. But for right now, I like this. I kind of want just one more here. See how otherwise it goes up? I want to push it down a little bit, I think. What am I feeling? I'm feeling a bobby pin that's hurting. I'm trying to see which one that is. It's somewhere in here. There's one that's hurting. So I'm going to take that out if I can. If not, I will move the rest of the hair to alleviate that. See, just that alleviated that tension, shifting it the way I just did. So now that I have it shifted how it doesn't hurt, I'm gonna pin it so that it stays. The pinning is the part that really, to me, takes the longest. Okay. And I do kind of like how when I push it in, how now that I've created this bun, I have more volume all around. And you'll get your little fly downs like this that kind of just come down naturally, and that's fine. I like to leave them, but I will pin up what you see falling down here in the back. I will pin that up just to give it a cleaner look. But now I am just going to pin this last bit down. I think it's right here is where it needs the last pin. And as you're doing this, only you will be able to tell where it needs a pin. That's all just based on how it feels for you. And even how many bobby pins you need. Use as many as it takes. So I'm just grabbing a few more out of my little clip drawer that I have. And I think we're pretty well set. So now, pin this up in the back. Just take it, twist it, pin it. Done. And if y'all haven't noticed, I am from the South. I do like big hair. It's just some habits die hard, and this is one of them. So I'm gonna just pin some of my flyaways. I don't want to spray it because I do want to have my hair nice and easy for tomorrow when I probably will have my hair down, but because I washed my hair today is the day when I'll probably do a bun. So when I wash my hair is when I'll usually do a bun, because it's just easier in terms of drying, and you can't really tell if some of it's wet because most of it's up. But if you're doing your hair down with halo extensions and some of it's wet, you really can tell, especially as it dries, and then the pattern dries differently. Like, you know what I mean? How your hair will sometimes dry in different ways. So because of that, I like to do the bun when I've just washed my hair. And as you can see, I'm like perpetually tinkering with it until I get it exactly how I want it. And that really is what just takes time. It takes you just playing with it every day as you do it. And I mean, like I said, it's kind of an everyday thing where when I do this, it's gonna look different every time I put it on, just how the hair naturally wants to fall, and that's fine. That's part of the fun of it to me. I really want to get this just a little bit more straight. So I'm going to take this, but I want to, again, if I can, avoid putting too much pins directly on my head because I feel that. I'm feeling it pull somewhere and I can't find it. And it's irritating me. Is it this? No. Oh well. We'll have to figure that out as the day goes on. But I think one more pin right here to keep it, and we should be set. Is that it? Nope. Where does it need to go? Wish y'all were here to give me input. There we go. I think we're set. Do we like it? It's crooked. Oh well. That's why it's a messy bun. Doesn't have to be perfect. You know what it is? This pen is making it flat. Let's try this. And y'all see how I'm like, sorry about that. I'm tinkering. I have to just continually tinker with it. But I think we are there. Now I'll just take these little bits right here, pin them all together. One more right here. This is what's irritating me, is it's lopsided. Ooh. There we go. This one too. Okay, one more. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing right here because I have my bangs, is I'm pinning my bangs into the bun, and that's also helping center the bun. But this is it. This is the finished messy bun for today. It is super messy, but I do kind of like that. It's just that, you know, messy bun. And like I said, because I'm dressing a little bit more classic, good, lean, old lady-ish today. Sorry, I'm looking over here. I'm looking for a better clip. Because I'm doing that, I wanted to do a younger hairstyle with, you know, a big messy bun that, like I said, you're not going to see a 60-year-old on the golf course with her hair up like this, I would hope. But anyways, here's this. Pin it up. I had to get a different kind of clip because my hair is so fine. It'll sometimes slip out of a bobby pin in the back there. But this is the finished look. What do you guys think? It's messy, but I kind of like that. This is gonna irritate me. There we go. Alrighty, y'all, so that's the look. I hope you guys enjoyed my little how-to video for doing a bun with halo extensions. I'm just gonna slap on some red lipstick. I'm using the Kylie Jenner Bite Me lip stain. It's a cute name. Slap on some of this. And we're ready to take the